What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? Austin John Plays here, and today I want to talk about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee never ever ever being shown off in handheld mode. So as I mentioned, I always check my Twitter. If you guys need to get a hold of me, be sure to tweet me at Austin John Plays. Smurf Jones, just being frank, said, Austin John Plays, have you played Let's Go in handheld mode? If so, what do you think about it? I'm not much of one that plays in TV mode, and I can't find anything about how it plays in handheld mode. Neither can I. When I played it, it was in dock mode. Whenever I saw coverage of anyone playing it, it was in dock mode during special events, during a Nintendo events, sponsored media events, always in dock mode. Well, one, that's what allows you to plug in a capture card, that way you can actually capture footage of it, but more importantly, I've just never seen it in handheld mode. Even at the old event in New York at Loft something, where they had like that special event, they were premiering Breath of the Wild, everyone got to play for 20 minutes, great time. There were handheld stations that you got to play like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in handheld mode. And there were some events that had tabletop mode, a lot of the things had dock mode. But now that I'm thinking about it, is this game gonna suck in handheld mode? Let's grab ourselves a Switch. This is the Smash Switch. Hey, it's myself in reflection. Hi, me. Obviously, in dock mode, you're gonna be throwing your Joy-Con like this. It's a very fine, exactly 90-degree movement. I don't know if you can do a curve. If so, it hasn't really been talked about. I haven't seen that mechanic implemented in anything, although they did say that they were working on it. It just wasn't ready to show off. I don't know if it's ready to show off. To throw the Pokeballs in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, it's a very precise movement like this. Or with Poké Ball Plus, you're gonna be holding it, I'll grab my Pokeball Stress Ball as a great example of it. You're gonna be holding it and then throwing it like this, and then you have your joystick that also pushes in, and that's it. Like that. Let's go back to the Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons! So, in dock mode, you're gonna be going like that. In tabletop mode, you're gonna have it in front of you, and you're gonna be going like that. Or if it's on an angle, you're gonna be going like that. Or if it's on the horrible kickstand, it's gonna be going like that. If you were gonna play in handheld mode, that sound isn't nearly as satisfying if the Switch is not on, where you have like the audible sound. Does that mean that you're gonna have to go like this? If so, I'm not comfortable doing that. Are you comfortable taking your $300 console and flicking it forward thousands and thousands and thousands of times? I'm not comfortable doing it 4 times. Thousands of times? Because if so, that's how you're gonna be playing in handheld mode. Is this game just completely alienating the handheld market altogether? A great example of this is Super Mario Party. You cannot play it in handheld mode whatsoever. Considering that you have to have the Joy-Con like this, you can't even play with a Pro Controller. I don't know if you could play this with a Pro Controller. You definitely can't play with the ones that don't have the accelerometer in there, like the wired ones. But like, obviously you can't have this and play Super Mario Party in handheld mode, especially while holding this. Can't do it, cannot be done. Is Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee a game just like that? Is this game gonna make it so there is no handheld mode whatsoever? Is it going to alienate the half amount of people who like to play in handheld mode? If so, I think that's pretty horrible. Like, if you wanted to, you could play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in handheld mode with a second person looking over your shoulder at the screen. You can do that. Should you? Absolutely not. But you can. That's the important part. With Let's Go, is that going to be impossible? I think it is. I think it is. Unless you want to be flicking your $300 Nintendo Switch every single time that you're going to be catching a Pokemans or trying to, then that's not a great thing. Not a great thing. I never realized that they just show no media coverage of it whatsoever. Thank you, Smurf Jones, for bringing that to light. But yeah, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee may have no handheld functionality at all. In which case, I don't know. Too bad. That's their mom. Too bad. Too bad. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee comes out next Friday. That's going to be November 16th for the Nintendo Switch. Also, the Poké Ball Plus and everything else is also going to be released on the same day. I'm going to be doing a lot of coverage of it here on the channel. If you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. If you already turned on notifications, turn them back on. Also, the backdrop is done, which I'm very excited for. I'm probably going to do a room tour of at some point. That's all I got to say about holding your Switch with the Pokemans and pudding pops. Till next time, Austin John out.